We're happy that you've joined us this evening. My name is Armelin De La O, and I'm the president of CMEA. And to begin this evening, we want to congratulate all of our award recipients for their dedication to music education for all students in California. So we're going to begin this evening with our CMEA Outstanding Administrator Awards. Our first award for CMEA Outstanding Administrator goes to Rebecca Guzman, principal of West Park High School in Roseville.
I am so humbled to be accepting this award. Arts education has always been a priority for me, in part because it enriched my experience as a student. Growing up, I had the opportunity to play the recorder, violin, sing in a choir, and be part of numerous plays and musicals. Although I loved school, especially math, these memories are more vibrant in my mind than any of my academic experiences. I was able to build relationships, grow in courage and self-confidence, and learn new skills through all of these experiences. So I am so thrilled to be part of a district in the Roseville Joint Union High School District who values music education as much as I do. As a principal in this district, I am encouraged to promote and develop programs in instrumental music. This year, we opened West Park High School with a full-time band teacher, Mr. Patrick Neff. He has already provided experiences for students that will be memorable despite the many challenges that we have teaching in a pandemic. Hearing our band students play the fight song that he composed for the first time gave me goosebumps, and I really can't wait to see what else he will accomplish. Our goal at West Park is to encourage all students to be involved in music and the arts. I hope that across the state, music education is made a priority and all students will have access. Thank you for this very incredible honor, and to all of you that are watching, thank you for all that you do to enrich the lives of our students.
Hello, I am Ann Cannell. I am Ann Cannell, President-elect of CMEA. The second recipient of the CMEA Outstanding Administrator Award is Stacy Robeson, the Special Programs Administrator of the Huntington Beach Academy of the Performing Arts, Huntington Beach High School.
Wow, what an honor. I would like to thank the California Music Educators Association for this award. I am so humbled, but it truly is CMEA's advocacy and leadership that affords administrators like myself the opportunity to do a job that I absolutely love. As the administrator for the Huntington Beach Academy for the Performing Arts, it is so rewarding to work with passionate music educators who work tirelessly to create equity and access for students, especially during this unique time in education. During a pandemic, it is so impressive to watch our teachers find innovative ways for students to do what they love most, perform. Music unites us and has the ability to keep us connected. If there ever was a time to advocate for music education, it is now. Music educators are the heroes here and students are the winners. So thank you, CMEA, for this award, for all that you do, and to the amazing teachers I am so honored to support. Thank you for making my job seem like not a job at all.
Hello everyone, I am John Byrne, immediate past president of CMEA, the third and final recipient of the CMEA Outstanding Administrator Award is Joel Jory, principal of Vandenberg Middle School in Lompoc at Vandenberg Air Force Base.
I would like to thank the California Music Educators Association for recognizing me as an outstanding administrator. I would also like to thank Brenda Haskell for the nomination. Without her excellence and hard work, there would not be any recognition for myself. As a principal of Vandenberg Middle School, I believe it is important to provide all students with a well-rounded education with academic rigor and access to a diverse elective program. While I'm not a musician, I do believe that students are at their absolute best when they can find a passion to help engage them in the educational process. For so many students, that passion is music in many forms. Brenda Haskell has grown a music program from part-time position to a full-time program that includes a middle school marching band. I am fortunate to be able to support such an outstanding teacher and be recognized for providing that support. In the end, I believe my job as principal is to hire great people, to support them as needed, financially, emotionally, with ideas, and most importantly, with time. Then stand back and watch great people inspire and support our students. Again, I want to thank the CMEA for recognizing my support of the musical arts, and I want to thank everybody for continuing the support of the arts in our schools. Kids truly need a passion.
All right. The CMEA Elementary Music Specialist Award is being presented tonight to Vanessa Duckworth, who is an elementary band teacher in Colton Joint Unified School District.
It has been so hard for me to come up with the words to say in response to this award. To say that I am honored is an understatement. I'm extremely humbled to share this award with amazing elementary music teachers who have received this in the past and with those who will receive it in the future. There are so many dedicated and deserving music educators in this state who work constantly to provide great experiences for their students. Our elementary music students deserve the best experiences possible. It is often in these elementary years that the seeds of a life as a musician are planted. We may not always have the most glamorous of concerts or make the best musical sounds, but for those of us who have dedicated our professional life to teaching our youngest musicians, we have the privilege of giving them a strong and solid foundation in music. We may not ever see the impact we have had in our young students' lives, but we know that we have done our best to provide opportunities that will enrich their future musical endeavors. I am extremely grateful to the CMEA board for selecting me for this tremendous honor. I enjoy working with the elementary age group and helping to design innovative programs to keep our elementary band students challenged and engaged. I am blessed to have the support of passionate coworkers who are willing to come together to better our entire district music program. And I am grateful for them and the district administration and school board who have supported our vision. Thank you again for this amazing honor.
Hi everyone, I'm Laura Schiavo, the CMEA State Secretary. This year's CMEA Middle School Specialist Award is being presented to Stephanie Holmes, the Orchestra Director at Edna Brewer Middle School in Oakland.
I'd like to thank Susie Hovland for nominating me. I've never officially been her child's teacher, but I've worked with her son over the years at Cazadero and the Muse Vivo Orchestra. Susie is an amazing advocate for music in Oakland, especially in these COVID times. She has been an invaluable resource, and I really appreciate her support and love. The Muse Vivo Orchestra is an orchestra I co-founded in Oakland with my dear friends Linda Green and Beth Vanderbenet. It's a vehicle for kids to become members of the Oakland Youth Symphony. I would also like to thank my partner in crime, Zach Pitt-Smith, the other music teacher at Edna Brewer Middle School. If you're very lucky, you get to work with people you love. And I love Zach. I love working with Zach. We have so much fun together, and I can't wait to be in the same room again. Also, big love to all my Edna Brewer family. We have an amazing school. We have an amazing staff, and I wouldn't be the teacher I am without all their love and support. I want to thank my wonderful students. They teach me stuff every day, and especially in this crazy COVID time, they make me laugh, they make me cry in a good way, usually. It's just been great, and I love those kids, and I can't wait to be with them again. I want to thank CMEA for nominating me. This is such an honor. I taught in Virginia for 20 years before I moved to California. And when I moved here, I thought, oh my God, I'm never gonna work again. They're closing all the programs. But I got a job at Edna Brewer. And I just remember that first CMEA event I went to, the Bay Section Conference, and I was so nervous because I didn't know anybody. And immediately I felt like I was at home. I made some wonderful friends. You invited me into your family, and I'm just so grateful for all your love and support. Thank you for this honor. Thank you.
This year's CMEA PERIPOLE General Music Educator Award is being presented to Kotri Pitts, a general music teacher for grades TK6 for the Cutton Ridgewood School District.
Good evening, everyone. My sincere thanks go to CMEA for this award. I am honored to receive it. I would like to thank our North Coast Section President, Holly McDonnell, for all of her support and leadership. I would also like to thank my dear friend and mentor, Judy Scharnberg, for all of her guidance over the years. I appreciate the support of all of my fellow North Coast music educators. Thanks also go to my amazing administrators, Sue Ivy and Augusta Shea, all the teachers at the Cutton Ridgewood School District, our school board, and all of the families whose children I have the honor of working with each day. I feel so fortunate to work in a district that is committed to providing music education for every student, and I am grateful to be a member of the Cutton Ridgewood School community. Finally, I'd like to thank my husband and daughters for their consistent support and daily inspiration. There is nothing like witnessing the joy of children when they are making music together, and they experience the thrill of creating beauty in the moment through close cooperation with each other. I feel so lucky to have the opportunity to facilitate these experiences for children, and I'm honored to receive this award. Thank you.
The CMEA Richard L. Levin Orchestra Educator Award is being presented to Esmeralda Rocha Lozano, who is in her 19th year of teaching at Clovis High School in Clovis Unified School District.
Thank you, CMEA and fellow colleagues, for such an incredible recognition. I am honored and deeply humbled by being selected as the 2021 CMEA Richard L. Levin Orchestra Educator of the Year. Never in my wildest dreams would I have ever thought that a recognition like this would ever happen to me. This award is dedicated to all of my students, mentors, family, co-workers, and friends who have guided and shaped me into the person I am today. Gosh, I could still remember attending my first CMEA Orchestra Festival in 2002. Having no idea what to expect, I was excited and nervous all at the same time. Luckily, I had no idea what I was doing, so let's just say I had lots of room for improvement. Looking back, those 12 students were the foundation for what has been built. Each year, our Clovis music community continues to grow, and I'm so happy to be part of it. I love where I work, and I love the people I serve. Like so many of us, I wake up every day and just try to do my best. Even now in this crazy virtual world. Of course, none of this would be possible without recognizing some incredible mentors who have helped me in my educational journey, especially my junior high music teacher, Ann Hendrickson, high school music teacher, Pete Jackson, collegiate music professors, Larry Doc Sutherland and Gary Gilroy, and dear friends, Mike Corrigan, Les Nunes, Dwayne Otani, and Patricia Hurtado. Your love, guidance, humor, and encouragement has helped shape me into the person I am today. Honestly, the list could go on and on. There are so many more of you that are part of my village, and you all have impacted me in so many ways. Please know that you all hold a special place in my heart. Lastly, I would like to thank my incredible family. I'm so grateful for my husband, Ben, my 3 children, Evelyn, Benji, and Michael, and my mother, Esther, who purchased my first instrument and encouraged me into the path toward music. Their prayers, love, and behind-the-scenes cheerleading is a true testament to our family's commitment and devotion to one another. They have supported everything I have chosen to pursue and figured out ways to always make it work. Once again, thank you, CMEA, for this incredible recognition. You have no idea how much this means to me, especially in a year like this. Thank you all, and God bless.
The CMEA Pearson Silver Burdett Choral Educator Award is being awarded this year to Maritza Borgia, a vocal music teacher with Bakersfield City School District.
Good evening. I would like to take this opportunity to say thank you to CMEA for awarding me the Pearson Silver Burdett Choral Music Educator Award of the Year. I would also like to thank my wonderful colleagues, my boss, Mike Stone, and most of all, my family for their unending support. I am extremely grateful to be the recipient of this award. It represents the hard work and dedication, but it also represents the many lives that vocal music has impacted throughout my early teaching career. Most of all, it is an inspiration. I am inspired to continue sharing the joy of music and singing. As Zoltan Kodály once said, with music, one's whole future life is brightened. This is such a treasure in life that it helps us over many troubles and difficulties. Music is nourishment, a comforting elixir. In this difficult year, let us continue to inspire one another to be innovators in our field. And once the troubles have passed, the gem that our students will be left with will be the joy that music brings to their lives. Thank you.
Mark Patlin is this year's recipient of the CMEA Paul Shaghoian Jazz Educator Award, and she teaches at Sonoma College and the California Institute of Technology.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much to the CMEA board for this amazing award and honor. It's especially meaningful because I knew Paul Shaghoian. I was at Fresno State when he returned to do his credential work, and he was such a great friend and mentor to all of us. I'm gonna smile every time I see his name on this award. I want to dedicate this to all the public school music teachers who are changing lives every day. I especially want to give a shout out to a few people who mentored me along the way. Thanks to Richard Martin, way back at Pacheco Elementary School in the Bay Area, who got us all playing jazz at a very young age. I'll never forget sitting around the piano all day in the cafeteria playing the blues. Big thank you to Jim Hodge at College Park High School, who, among other things, encouraged me to play the piano and learn tunes. He was so patient with all of us. And then I had a great experience in college thanks to John Maltester at Los Medanos and Dr. Larry Sutherland at Fresno State. Thanks to all of you, I have had an extraordinary life, and you made me believe that I had something special. My life has been wonderful because of all of you. So I am sharing this award with all of my colleagues and fellow music educators, especially this year. Don't ever forget that you're making a huge difference in someone's life. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
This year's recipient of the CMEA BYRON HOYT SCHMEER Band Educator Award is Amy Villanova, who teaches wind ensemble, orchestra, chamber orchestra, and jazz band at Canyon Crest Academy in San Diego Union High School District.
Thank you to the CMEA for your strong advocacy, community building activities and discussions, and for helping us all keep that spark kindled and cared for in this really extraordinary time. I think it's one of my favorite parts of this teaching profession, the willingness to help each other be their best. And I know I wouldn't have been able to give my students the experiences they've had without the help and support of my mentors and my colleagues, and my friends and family. And so to those folks, thank you for making room at the table. Thank you for opening a door for me along the way, or thank you for shoving me through that door, if that was more your case. So there's always room at the table for another voice, or at least another set of ears. And we're also fortunate in this really crazy environment to be able to share the joy and the craft of music making with others. It's easy to lose sight of that sometimes, but if we focus on the long game, it's really an honor to be music's ambassador in our communities, and also it's kind of fun. So thank you very much.
The CMEA Innovations Award is presented to Jane Brown, who teaches general music for 6 schools in 3 communities in the Plumas Unified School District.
Thank you, CMEA board and officers, for all of your work in making this evening possible. Ladies and gentlemen, colleagues and friends, I have to say that this nomination was a very unexpected honor, and honestly, one that I believe rightfully belongs to every one of you, my fellow music educators. The challenges of teaching music this last year have pushed us all not only to be the very best teachers we could be, but has also forced us and our students to adapt to teaching and learning music in ways most of us would have never dreamt possible even a few years ago. We have learned to teach the very tactile living art of musical performance through pixels and sound bites on a computer screen. We diagnose embouchure and hand position problems just by the sound when our students' screens are off. We cheer and encourage our students through myriad personal challenges, none of which any of us have encountered before, and that have taxed some of us and them to the very limit. We teach our students how to wear and play or sing with awkward protective gear and how to play together even when spread out all across the parking lot. And while doing all of this, we have learned to adapt to, use, and teach with new software, hardware, and internet platforms by the dozens daily. However, the real core of what we do and why we do it remains unchanged. Inspiring, caring for, and building up these wonderful young minds and souls in our care, in difficult times, all through the beautiful and amazing gift of music. May we never lose sight of why we do what we do and for whom we do it, no matter how much we have to adjust the technical details. I think we all love to hear our students play beautiful music with great technique, but it's not really about notes and rhythms. It's about building up people. So my friends, it is with great humility and gratitude that I accept this award on your behalf. My colleagues, heroes, and friends, both past and present, thank you for all you do to make the world a better place.
The CMEA John SWAIN College University Educator Award is being presented to Dr. Emily Moss, the Director of Bands and Department Chair at Cal State, Los Angeles.
Hello, everyone. I want to start by thanking the CMEA Executive Board for selecting me for this incredible honor. I have to begin by acknowledging the name of this award, the John SWAIN College and University Educator Award. As some of you may know, he is a former Cal State LA music professor, and he died of cancer and left us too soon. Many of my colleagues at Cal State LA and alumni have spoken so highly of him over the years, and I'm completely overwhelmed that his name and legacy gets to be honored in the recipient of this award being from his institution, Cal State LA. There's so many colleagues of mine throughout California that are deserving of this award. I feel very humbled to work with incredible music educators at the university level across the state. Of course, in the band realm, but also across all disciplines. So I just want to acknowledge all of my colleagues and all the incredible work that you are doing on behalf of our music students across California. And of course, some thank yous. I'll start by thanking my family, my parents, and my sister and brother who were with me through all of the trials and tribulations of being a music student throughout my career and supporting me along the way. My husband, Noah, and my daughters, Ella and Sadie, who put up with me and my schedule, my crazy schedule and traveling. And I love you so much, and thank you for supporting me in my career. My colleagues at Cal State LA, doing this work always involves a team, and working collectively towards a goal of educating our students is something I really believe in, and I'm so grateful to work with all of you and all of my colleagues at Cal State LA. And finally, of course, my students. I would not be the educator that I am without you. Your spirit and energy and fortitude is so inspiring, and I want to be the best educator I can ever be for you, and I will continue to strive for that. So thank you again to everyone, and to the CMEA Executive Board. Cheers.
That was great, Dr. Moss. The Ernest R. Yee Illuminating Culture Award is being presented to Brandon Stepp, who is the founder of David's Harp Foundation in San Diego.
My name is Brandon Stepp, and I'm with the David's Harp Foundation here in San Diego, California. I really just want to say thank you to CMEA for this award. It means so much to be able to, especially in this season of a pandemic of multiple varieties, to be able to just reflect on the power of music, the power of art, and what it means to the young people that we serve. This award and what it represents to our community, I can't even tell you. We represent a community of young people here in San Diego that are opportunity youth, and they're on the rise. Music is their catalyst for change. And so it's just really an honor to be able to accept this award on behalf of our community of support. So thank you.
Classics for Kids is this year's recipient of the CMEA Music Industry Leadership Award, which is an amazing organization that has provided music education outreach and opportunities to students throughout San Diego County.
On behalf of Classics for Kids staff, board, musicians, and donors past and present, thank you to the California Music Educators Association for this incredible honor. And also congratulations to all of the 2021 awardees. Classics for Kids was founded nearly 30 years ago on the idea that we wanted to give equal access to music education to students. In 2020, we had to pivot our in-person programs to include local television broadcasts, live Zoom, Microsoft Teams, and Google Classroom live presentations from our musicians, and recorded instructional videos for beginning instrumentalists. We were blessed by grants and donors that allowed us to provide thousands of children with these experiences for no cost to the schools. We also were able to embed in our programs a stronger foundation of social emotional learning, and also including much more diversity in our programming. We have seen that the power of music education can impact children in amazing ways, and that's why we're all here today. We have seen children laugh and cry in our experiences, and we hope we've given them the language to express themselves and to be better humans in the future. So thank you again to the California Music Educators Association for this incredible honor, and may we all go forward and impact children's lives in the rest of the year. Thank you so much.
Our next award of the evening, the Aubrey Penman Retired Music Educator Award, goes to Dr. Emily Messina, who retired from Long Beach Unified School District.
I'm honored to receive this year's Aubrey Penman Retired Music Educator Award. It's very meaningful to me because I didn't set out to be a music teacher. I discovered music education after I became a parent and began to volunteer in my children's schools. I loved being a music teacher, and in fact, music teacher was often the name I answered to. I taught elementary music in Title I schools. Most of my students were ESL learners, and so I tried very hard to adapt my lessons to meet their needs. We used a lot of picture books, we used a lot of movement, and I loved seeing the joy on their faces when they performed and when they sang, and realized that they were learning an awful lot that they had no idea that they were learning at the time. I loved seeing the joy on their faces when they played instruments and when they sang and when they moved. Teaching music takes a lot of energy, and it's very satisfying and so much fun. And I'm very glad that I had the opportunity to do this. And I really appreciate being given this award. Thank you.
So once again, we'd like to congratulate all of our state CMEA award recipients. Let's give them a round of applause. Yay, congratulations. I'd also like to recognize the the composition that you were hearing is a student composition by Irving Lopez Curiel. So we'd like to acknowledge him and appreciate his hard work and allowing us to use the piece. At this time, we're going to recognize the Music Educator of the Year Award recipients selected by each of our CMEA section boards. Thank you for coming.
Hello, everyone. My name is Todd Filpula, and I'm the president of the CMEA Northern Section. It is a pleasure to be here to present our section's Educator of the Year, Catherine Conway. Catherine earned her bachelor's degree in music in 1990 from the University of London and her teaching credential in 1994 from Sussex University in the UK. She began teaching music in London at Buckingham School before she applied to the Volunteer Service Overseas program, where she ended up volunteering at the Cairi School of Music in the Commonwealth of Dominica in the West Indies. After her volunteer service concluded in 1998, she accepted a teaching position at the St. Lucia School of Music in St. Lucia, also in the West Indies, where she taught strings and coordinated the secondary school strings project through the St. Lucia Ministry of Education. In 2002, she returned to the UK for a year, where she applied to immigrate to the United States. In 2003, she accepted a position at Sequoia Middle School in Reading, where she has remained since. She has taught a variety of music classes in Reading, including general music, choir, orchestra, concert band, jazz band, rock band, and fusion band. Due to the pandemic, her list of classes taught has grown recently to include several computer coding classes. Catherine is looking forward to getting back to teaching more music classes in the future. Throughout her career, Catherine has shown herself to be a dedicated and passionate educator. She consistently goes above and beyond what is required to ensure her students have the very best music education possible. Congratulations again, Catherine Conway.
Is Assistant Professor and Coordinator of Music Education at San Diego State University. She holds a doctorate in Curriculum and Instruction in Music Education from the University of Maryland, and a Master of Music Theory and Bachelor's of Music Education from the University of Arizona. Prior to joining the faculty at SDSU, Dr. Kohner served as Coordinator of Music Education at Northern Kentucky University and Cal State University Stanislaus, as well as taught instrumental music at the high school level in Arizona for 8 years. Her research interests encompass numerous topics related to music teacher education, with a particular interest in current practices, trends, and needs of K-12 music educators. Look for her outstanding article about stress management during the pandemic, recently featured in the Winter CMEA magazine. Since her arrival in San Diego, Dr. Kohner has immersed herself in the school culture of her own campus, as well as reaching out to the broader music community. Dr. Shannon Keitlinger, SDSU Director of Bands, says this of Karen. She is an ideal colleague. She's a hard worker, collaborative, and someone that we can always count on to get the job done. She's always available to the students and cares about their futures. She also has added a number of research elements to both the undergraduate and graduate curriculum, and is exposing them to many different facets of our careers. Dr. Kohner's outreach to the community can be evidenced by her work with Amy Villanova and the Canyon Crest Academy. Amy says she has encouraged her growing number of future music educators to become involved in a diverse array of school experiences across the county, including involvement in their CMEA chapter. They are learning important networking skills along with their music education curriculum. She regularly opens her class to a diverse panel of guest speakers, especially now that distance learning is the new normal. Dr. Jenny Potter, Dr. Kohner's music ed counterpart at SDSU, adds, Karen is a wonderful colleague, educator, and researcher. Congratulations to her on this prestigious award. Personally, I've had the opportunity to spend time with Karen working on a joint conference presentation and socially, and she is without a doubt one of the Southern Border Section's greatest assets. We are so proud she represents us with this award. Congratulations, Karen.
My name is Holly McDonald, and I am the president of CMEA's North Coast section. Ronit Gluck has been an active, valuable member of our North Coast section for over 2 decades, longer than I've taught here on the North Coast. But this being such a rural area, I've been fortunate enough to have performed with Ronit in the Humboldt State University Orchestra and the Eureka Symphony long before becoming her teaching colleague. Ronit strives to enrich students' lives with music. She is a thoughtful and caring educator who gives her time so that all of our music students have as many opportunities as possible. She brings a strong voice to section discussions about policy while contributing to colleague camaraderie and giving time to the activities we plan for students. Her service includes, but is definitely not limited to, chairing our jazz festival, chairing performing groups at our annual All-County Festival. She previously ran the Solo and Ensemble Festival for years, and she is a past section treasurer. I know that Ronit also wants to make sure that, along with herself, all of the North Coast music educators deserve honor and recognition for their continuing work for and support of our local students. The North Coast section is proud of Ronit Gluck, and we're so happy to give her this honor.
The Southeastern section is proud to give this Music Educator of the Year award to Dr. Michael Fleischman. Dr. Fleischman's energy, dedication to his students and his profession, as well as his innovative ideas, have made him an undeniable asset to the music community in our region. Dr. Fleischman holds a Bachelor's of Music from USC and a Master's in Instrumental Conducting from CSU Fullerton, as well as a Master's and Doctorate degree in Education from Teachers College at Columbia University. A French horn player, he performed in high school at San Clemente High School, and then with USC's greatest marching band in the history of the universe, and in the Tony Award-winning production of Blast. Here in Southern California, Michael has taught at Eleanor Roosevelt High School and at La Quinta High School, and he currently teaches at the College of the Desert and at the Desert Ridge Academy. Dr. Fleischman has given several presentations for state and regional organizations, including CASMEC, sharing his passion for developing creativity in students, especially within the large ensemble setting. He is also currently highly involved in several online music education communities, sharing his knowledge, resources, and expertise with music teachers around the world throughout this past year. The board of the Southeastern section of CMEA wishes to thank Dr. Fleischman for his service and dedication to music education. Congratulations, Dr. Fleischman.
My name is Patrick Neff, and I am President-elect of CMEA Capital Section. I am pleased to share that Janet Thorgrimson of Northridge Elementary and Twin Lakes Elementary in the San Juan Unified School District is CMEA Capital Section's Music Educator of the Year. In Ms. Thorgrimson's classroom, joy and play hold top priority as she instills a lifelong love for music in all who have the pleasure to make music with her. She is an exceptional teacher who consistently shows how much she cares for her 250+ students. She works incredibly hard in preparing students for excellent performances, but where she shines most is bringing social emotional learning opportunities to her students every day. She is a leader in music education in our section and a committed mentor for her elementary music colleagues. Her classroom is always open to any teacher or collegiate pre-service teacher who wants to improve. She has been instrumental in bringing ETM to music teachers and classroom teachers throughout Northern California, and even serves as the music representative for the San Juan Teachers Association. Capital Section also congratulates Ms. Thorgrimson on her retirement, which was postponed for a year because she wanted to provide continuity for students who would be returning to distance learning this school year. To quote from one of the many nominations Ms. Thorgrimson received, "I can't think of another teacher who has given more to her students and school sites than she has through the years." We are lucky to have Janet Thorgrimson in our region and are proud that she represents Capital Section this evening. Congratulations.
Good evening. My name is Ryan Rolls, and I'm the president of CMEA Southwestern Section. Our award recipient has a distinguished career as a music educator. She earned her Bachelor of Arts in Music Education from California State University, Northridge, and her Master's in Education Administration from California State University, Dominguez Hills. She has been a teacher in the Los Angeles Unified School District for 37 years. Currently, she directs the award-winning Golden Pirate Regiment of San Pedro High School. Her ensembles consistently do well in competition, receiving awards throughout Los Angeles County and Southern California. Previous awards that she's received include the Los Angeles County Music Center Bravo Award, as well as the Country Music Association Foundation Music Teacher Award of Excellence. She also serves as a commissioner on the Los Angeles County Arts Commission, 4th District, appointed by Supervisor Janice Hahn. It is my pleasure to award Darnella Davidson with the 2021 CMEA Southwestern Section Outstanding Music Educator Award. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Keith Johnson, president of CMEA Bay Section, and I'm honored to present Anne-Marie Katamopoulos with the Bay Section Outstanding Educator Award. Anne-Marie has taught at Lincoln High School in San Jose for the past 30 years. At Lincoln, she teaches choir and is the vocal director of the musical theater program. She's a graduate of San Jose State University with a BA in vocal music performance and a master's in choral conducting. She's been the recipient of the Cameron Dragon Memorial Scholarship in Conducting and the Distinguished Alumnus Award from the SJSU School of Humanities and the Arts Alumni Association. She's twice been nominated as Teacher of the Year at Lincoln High School and was a recipient of the CMEA Bay Section Outstanding Choral Music Educator Award in 2017. Her colleague, Lou De La Rosa, remembers when she arrived at Lincoln High School in 1991 and how the program grew under her direction from a small developing choir to the full, robust program that it is today. He's also noted that she's brought music literacy and appreciation to thousands of students, mentored new teachers, and maintains a strong connection to alumni. Some of these former students are themselves music educators and professional performers across the country, many of which currently make their living on Broadway and on national tours. Another colleague who worked with her at Lincoln High School, Sandra Lewis, had this to say about Anne-Marie. She's passionate, energetic, and dedicated to vocal music in any form, which is what makes her such a tremendous music educator. Her ensembles consistently achieve top ratings at CMEA festivals and other nationally ranked festivals. She's comfortable with standard choir literature as well as vocal jazz. Her ensembles reflect solid pedagogy. Her students love her because she's funny, knowledgeable, and they know that she is 100% working to help them become the best version of themselves through the lens of choir and vocal music. On behalf of everyone here at Bay Section, congratulations, Anne-Marie.
She encouraged me. She inspired me. She helped me. She taught me. She made me really excited for band. She has shown me that you cannot give up. She's very positive. She's a great teacher. The words of her students sum up why Katrina Hager has been selected as our CCS Music Educator of the Year. She helps students understand conducting and to not give up, and she even allows students who finish their music book first to throw a pie in her face. Katrina gives freely and openly of herself in everything she does. She's kind, whip smart, easy with a laugh, empathetic, and engaging, a rare combination of traits. She is a fantastic educator, mom, wife, friend, and person. She brings joy and sincerity to everything and everyone. Katrina has been a music educator for 20 years, the last 8 of which have been in Santa Cruz at Westlake and Bayview Elementary Schools, where she teaches grades 3 through 5 general music. Katrina has adapted a recorder karate and center program for 4th and 5th graders. Katrina has also developed and maintained a website which has practice recordings, videos, music department, and calendar announcements, and more. She also directs a 4th and 5th grade beginning intermediate bands after school, which contain about 100 students. Adding to all this, in 2017, Katrina created the Young Ensemble Showcase to feature young groups in a non-competitive format. Katrina believes in the whole brain approach to learning, integrating a variety of teaching methods and strategies in each lesson, imparting joy and vibrancy to each student she comes in contact with, just comes naturally. We are a richer community because of her love and dedication to providing a solid musical foundation and instilling an appreciation for music in all students. Congratulations, Katrina.
Hello, my name is Steve McKeithen, and I'm the president of the Central Section CMEA. It is my distinct pleasure to introduce our section's CMEA Music Educator of the Year, Mr. Justin Adams. Justin has been teaching for 24 years, with 20 of those years at his high school alma mater, Monache High School. Mr. Adams is a 1997 graduate of Point Loma Nazarene College and attended the American Band College through Southern Oregon University, where he received a master's degree in instrumental music conducting. In 2001, Mr. Adams became the director of bands at Monache High School, where he maintains a tradition of excellence with his marching bands, winning numerous sweepstakes awards as well as many superior ratings at CMEA music festivals. The Marauder Band, under the direction of Mr. Adams, has performed at the Hollywood Christmas Parade, the Fiesta Bowl Parade, the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, and many other local parades and competitions. Mr. Adams maintains an active jazz program that performs throughout the community of Porterville and the surrounding area. He also oversees the school's dual enrollment program that includes music classes through Porterville College, where students are able to take college courses at Monache High School and receive transferable units to colleges and universities. Mr. Adams has tirelessly served in a variety of performing arts organizations, and from 2001 to 2003, Mr. Adams served as TKMEA president. Since 2010, he has been the treasurer for CMEA Central Section and maintains many professional memberships, including NAFME, CMEA, TKMEA, and CBDA. It is for all these reasons that we have unanimously chosen him to be our TKMEA Music Educator of the Year and the CMEA Music Educator of the Year. From all of us at Central Section CMEA, we could not be more pleased or more proud of Justin for all of his accomplishments. Congratulations, Justin.
All right. Congratulations once again to all of our CMEA section's Music Educator of the Year award recipients. A round of applause. Yay! We want to thank you again for attending our award ceremony this evening. It's great to see all of you, and congratulations, and to read all of the things in the chats, all the congratulations to all of the chats from your family and from your friends. We appreciate you being with us this evening, and we look forward to seeing you next year in person.